Go first.
So I'm Amanda Loulaki, and this is my first collaboration with my husband Curt Haworth.
And I'm Curt Haworth.
Title is the title is called The Compromise, and beyond the obvious joke of like, yes, we have two different choreographers with two different stylistic approaches to making work. Which is true, because basically, you bring two artists together, and then you wonder what's going to happen, who is going to back off at some point, or who is going to, So collaboration is always like an interesting thing. But also, there's a different level. We got influenced, and we used some text from this book. And the story is...
Well, it's about a woman looking back on life as she's dying, and sort of about missed opportunities or lost love in a sense. So it is about relationships in some sense, but it's more about life as well, and looking at what could happen or could not happen in life. And we're just using little snippets of it anyway. We're not really using a narrative story. We have a non-narrative approach.
No, it's absolutely non-narrative, and basically what we like doing and we're trying to do with this piece is mostly play with the subconscious of the viewers. So it's not like literal, it's not narrative. We used a few bits from the text, and we got influenced a little bit mood-wise, but again, it's not based on the book. It's mostly like another kind of compromise, like having that in mind.
What part of it is she's a really incredible writer, and so she has a whole narrative, and inside the narrative she has these dialogues, and so we've actually taken the dialogues out of the book and used bits of them, so that have something to do with her narrative, but it's more about the writing, the images from that narrative, how two people talk to each other later in life when maybe they haven't seen each other for a very long time.
But still, you're not going to get that from the piece.
Yeah.
At all. You're not going to get that. That's an inside information. So this.
So you're using it as a platform for the creative process in a way.
And basically, that's one kind of image, and then we have the result of our stylistic approaches together, and then how we try to bring the visuals together with the piece and the movement, and then basically how we're layering everything to create a non-narrative kind of like dreamlike.
We also think it's really cinematographic, and I've been looking at some Fellini movies as well, 8 and a Half, a few others, thinking about how you layer images on top of narrative perhaps, or build things just with image. So there's a lot of different layers to the piece.
How many dancers are in the piece?
It's the four of us. It's like Annie, Anthony, Curt, and myself.
We had one other, Mariangela Lopez, who had to leave the country, so we dropped down to 4, unfortunately.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.